So we see and we recognize people for who they are. And we give them the opportunity to stay where they at. So let me clear my throat chakra on that one. Today, so no, we don't have to let anyone and anything into our gates, into our mindset, into our portals, the way we see life. Some people want you to see life like it's no way out of a situation when they cause a situation, when they orchestrate the whole program. But it's not your program, chosen one. You are still great, you are still loved, and you are still divine. Masculine, feminine energy. Greetings. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Divine Time. I'm Queen Nefertiti, my aunt. Hope everyone is doing good today. To the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the team. To everyone, welcome back. We're going to be diving into our Wisdom Oracle deck. I would say our self-care deck. Matter of fact, we're just going to dive into some decks. And whatever spirit tells me to pull, I'll pull, right? So we're going to start off with our Wisdom Oracle decks. Before you tune on to this video, do remember, inhale, exhale, release toxic energies. That should be your everyday practice. To release negative energies that people try to throw on you. You know who you are, you know what you're going to do, and you know to keep pushing forward in life. So someone doesn't want you to push forward in life. This is our uplifting tarot card channel. So I do motivate the chosen ones, the star seeds, the ones that need a good uplift and a great boost. This is not, I can't say it's not love reading because I don't know yet. I don't know. We're going to tap into some energies and we're going to see what Spirit has for us. I don't want to call it out and I don't know what it is, right? So if you have not subscribed to the channel, do so. Tap the bell so you get your notification each and every time that I do an upload. I do want to say thank you to each and every one that has subscribed. We are 2,000 strong, y'all. 2,000 plus strong. And I think that's pretty good for somebody that don't post every day. So I thank y'all that have, shared and liked the video to keep me in the algorithm. While we do have time to go, that keeps me in the algorithm because we going forward in life. Did I just say something about that? So while we are going forward, you are going forward. You are reaching for your goals, your stars. You're reaching for the universe to say, great job, keep going. We have more for you. So while it's time to go, you are climbing, going higher, reaching higher, being the best version of yourself, and looking for the end goal. Reaching for the stars. Reaching for the prize, being the best version of yourself. Because as you elevate and you go up higher, the doors are already open. And you can get what you want. But you have to be in this energy of it's time to go. Not in that stagnant energy, not in that energy of left behind, but in that energy that it is time to go. To do what you are called to do. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I want to say, I can't remember, but I want to say that I did say something about making a move, time to go, elevate. Y'all fact check Nefertiti on that one and see that I call this card because it's time for somebody to bust a move. Bust a move, bust a move, bust a move. And not with a group of people, but bust a move by yourself. Do you, boo? Okay, Holy Spirit, while somebody's time to go, thank you. It's time to go because you have been flexible. You've been balancing out situations. You know, when you are flexible and you know it's time to go, that means you have been in situations that probably had you in a pull or push situation, but you was flexible in that situation. Maybe somebody didn't want you to go, but you was flexible. Maybe you was trying to hang with the situation and they had you stuck. But you flexible. You can bend and not break. You can move on and leave people behind, because either which way it goes, you're going to have to make a decision. And when it's time to go, it's time to go. When it's time to level up, it's time to level up. So what you going to do? Level up, stay behind. Next card, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. We got 2 cards. We have Loving Heart. So what are you going to do? Are you going to stay where you at? Or are you going to push forward with your passion? What you love, what you enjoy doing, what you're going to do. And we have the Observe. What you going to do? What are you got something going on for yourself, but again, somebody trying to search and see what you're doing? The Observer, the all-seeing wants to know. What are you going to do? Who do you trust? Who do you trust? You trust yourself, or you trust somebody that you're with? Another card, Spirit. Thank you. Or do you trust somebody that you're with? Somebody gonna give you a leg up? Somebody gonna help you out? Is somebody going to lift you up so you can keep being the best version of yourself? Is it gonna lift you up where you can balance things out while you're flexible? Are you going to keep being with someone that is a loving heart? Somebody is very supportive of what you're doing. I hope they'll be very supportive, baby, when you start moving. And maybe that's why you got that flexibility card. Bend and don't break. Because sometimes, even though you want to be connected to someone and they feel like they can give you a leg up, they feel like they can help you out, they feel like feelings is more like wishy-washy. They feel like they can do something for you. They're loyal. But if they look so loyal to you, why you feel like you have to weigh your options? Why you feel like you have to make a choice to see what's going on, to observe things, when you know it's time for you to go and nobody else? When it's time for you to bust that move. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We're going to go to another deck. When it's time for you to bust that move, chosen one, it's all about you. Sometimes you have to leave people where they're at. Thank you. And this card is the Death card. Sometimes you have to leave people where they're at. You have to put a closure, a death to some situations so you can have a brand new beginning. So that way you can go. You can't go holding baggage. You can't go holding on to old things and you trying to level up. But while you observing and looking around trying to figure out what you should do, you should already know that it's time to go. Because somebody giving somebody a leg up, somebody trying to help somebody. So you can be in a situation where you trying to help somebody elevate. You can be in a situation again where somebody needs you to elevate. Maybe somebody trying to elevate off of you, or maybe you trying to elevate off of somebody else. And maybe it's so flexibility that needs to be did till you're going to have to make a situation happen and learn how to put a death to a situation. Close out cycles. So that way, chosen ones, where you probably was stagnated in one area, it's time to go. You can move forward on your journey. And y'all know, these are tarot card readings, right? No certain person, place, or thing If it don't contain to you, don't try to twist it and say, oh, I think this contained in my life. If it don't fit, don't try to make it fit. If it can help you elevate to the best version of yourself, then use the tool that's on the table. And we can also do this for entertainment purpose only. Because whatever you do, chosen ones, collective, whoever watches this video, you still got to put in the work. Even to climb these steps, even to go higher, you still have to put in the work, because you are balancing out a situation that you're going to have to fact check and say, I'm going to have to close it out so you can move forward in life. And it might be somebody that you just so happen to be in love with. The card fell. But somebody you happen to be in love with. Not saying, oh, she said leave my husband, leave my wife, I ain't said that. Because I don't know whatever situation that you have to fact check. It can be in the love of food, the love of money, the love of overworking, the love of being controlling. But whatever it is, to climb this ladder, you're going to have to do some changes. Somebody trying to help somebody out. Another card, Spirit. Why somebody trying to help somebody out, Spirit? Can we get another card, please? Oh, that didn't come all the way out. I don't know what that is. And again, I hope everyone is doing great. Because you're going to be celebrating. It's all for you and no one else. It's all for you when you have the Four of Wands. When you have the Four of Wands, when you are celebrating, when you have the Four of Wands, when you made it, you can celebrate. So some of you trying to go a distance, some of you want to make changes, and some of you just trying to balance things out and just looking and trying to figure out, well, what choices do you have and what steps you can take and how can you, figure it out. Do you want to close out old cycles or do you want to stay in old cycles? Do you want to move forward or do you want to stay at the bottom of the ladder? Do you want somebody to help you or are you helping somebody that's a dead weight? So it's up to you to figure out where you are in this card reading, if it might not even be for you or anybody that you know. Let's call Spirit. Thank you. It might not be for you or anyone you know, because we have the Page of Cups. Somebody might be younger than you. Somebody might be so young till they don't have nothing to offer. They don't have a little bit of knowledge, a little bit to offer, a little bit to pull you up, a little bit to, to educate you, a little bit that they know. So now you want to wonder, why? What should I do? Should I leave this person behind? Should I carry the load? What you gonna do? It's all up to you, boo. We're gonna go to our self-care deck. It's all up to you, what you want to do. Because the page is the energy of a young person. Little to offer. Somebody lacking knowledge. Somebody don't have that much wisdom. Somebody that's not that strong. And also know, even though it's a Page of Cups, there could be a water sign. I'm going to say it can be a water sign because it's cups. So that's a lot of emotions that somebody has tied up in some situations. Maybe they don't know what they want to do and how they want to do it, and don't want to leave somebody else behind. Maybe they want to spring off and grow up. I don't know. But whatever they have to offer is not very much. Not with a Page of Cups. That's somebody that's really not stable. And you are growing, and you are growing through the roof. So, chosen ones, you have to pick your circles and pick who you're going to be around. And you have to pick it real carefully, because when you outgrow people, places, things, and situations out the roof, somebody might feel like, damn, you just left them behind. Because you seen the situation when you was observing, you seen the situation for what it was and what it is. And we got time at the bottom of the deck. It was time to go. So when you know that it's time to go, because we got time on the bottom of the deck, and our first card was, It is time to go. So when you know that it's time to bust a move, because you didn't outgrow people, places, and things in situations that was very childish. Going nowhere fast and trying to balance out the situation. Should you stay? Should you go? Should you move forward? Or should you stay in limbo? For so long, you was balancing out the situation, chosen ones, but then you turned around and you outgrew it. It's time to go. Let's say it again. Leave me a comment in the box below and say, Nefertiti, it was time to go. Regardless of who wants you to stay stuck, it's time to go. Spirit says it's time to go. We're going to get a clarifier, and this is going to be the end of our video. So if you have not subscribed, you have not hit the like button, do so, and keep the homegirl in the algorithm. And no, I don't post all the time, so that's one reason why I'm not in the algorithm. But when I do post, it's to uplift the chosen ones, to let you know, don't stay stuck. Don't get wishy-washy. The enemy is very busy. They want you to get caught up in confusion. Want you to doubt yourself, doubt your position. Want you to lower your standard of who you are. That's why you release negative energy and return those energies back to sender. Because they would love to keep you in an energy that is not none of yours. Especially when you know you have great things to celebrate. Knowing when you have things to do because you end in situations and cycles that got you nowhere. And it was time for you to go. Come on, card spirit. What you want the chosen ones to know. And then we might pull another one for anyone that's watching. So this is for the chosen ones. It says, my happiness is a choice I make. Your happiness, and this is from another deck, your happiness is from the choice that you make, nobody else. Don't let nobody try to tell you what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. Oh, I want you mad, so let me see if I can make you mad. Oh, I want you depressed. Let me see if I can make you depressed. Oh, I want you stagnant. Let me see if I can make you stagnant. Oh, I want to argue and fight. Let me see if I can make you get in that energy of arguing and fighting. And that should be to you, chosen ones, a great big hell no. That's not your energy. You know it's time for you to go. So you send that energy back from where it came from and let them deal with it. Like I said, them, right? I said them. The reason why I said them, chosen ones, because in this a leg up, either someone needs you to elevate them, or someone is trying to get a free ride. But someone needs your help. Someone needs your help. And you know how I know someone needs your help with all this chaos and confusion, and somebody don't want to go, and somebody don't want you to let them go because you have goals, you have things coming to you, you're reaching for whatever you want in life because you outgrow people, places, and things, and you watching and observing, they observing you too. They're observing the whole situation. They just scoped out everything. Probably ain't got a card read on it. Sitting back, plotting, and seeing how they can use you to get where you already headed, where you are at, when you didn't put a death to situations. But you chosen ones, you. This card says, my happiness is a choice you make. Not someone trying to do a free ride. Not someone trying to put you in chaos, energy, and scandalize your name. Go around picking and hiding. Not those. Those people are left behind. But that was most likely be the person that was trying to use you. Trying to get a leg up. So peace and blessings to the chosen ones, because you know, chosen ones, you choose your own happiness. You choose your destination when you close out them cycles because you outgrow them. Spirit ain't gonna let you stay stuck. That's for other energies. Now let's tap in to somebody else. Not the collective. Collective is not going to be your card. Holy Spirit is going to be the card that's not the collective, but someone that is in that stuck energy, that wants to use somebody because they observe, they looking and scoping, trying to figure out how can they get there. How can they use someone? How can they switch energies? How can they put somebody in chaos and they walk off with the victory? Card, please, Spirit. What you want us to know? They don't want to come out, but Spirit gonna bring that card out. They don't want to be exposed. You know, when people play in the shadows, 2 cards just fell out. When people play in the shadows, they don't want nobody to know what they're doing. In that case, they'll do it in front of everybody. But when people try to bring you out of character, isolate you, they want to do it and have you as the one that's the aggressor. So that way they can make themselves look like they was the one that's so innocent. So when you have people playing these mind games, trying to use somebody, trying to use your creative ideas, your skills, your know-how, trying to use everything that you have to raise themselves up to the bar, because they can't do it on their own. They're left behind. So they'll try to do things, but won't do it in front of the right people. Right? Birds of a feather stick together. But with this person trying to use somebody, trying to look, observe, take notes, but you outgrew them tactics, those games. And this person has not. They're very childish. Like I said, that page got little to offer. No knowledge at all. Come on, Spirit. One card for this other person. Dang, Spirit don't even want to talk about the other person. Ooh. And I asked Spirit to give me the card, you know, for the other person. And I said, Spirit, you must don't want to talk about this other person. Because Spirit already knows our situations way before we even get into it. Spirit already know. And I was like, Spirit don't want, you know, he don't want to give us a card. Spirit just ain't getting that card. But this is the card. And this card says, y'all see this card? This card says, identify and remove toxic people around you. I want y'all to look at that. I don't have my glasses on, so I have to really look. It says again, identify and remove. So when you identify, because somebody already watching, taking notes. But when you identify, when you know when somebody's trying to get a free ride, when you know when somebody's trying to use you, when you know that somebody is trying to cause chaos in your life, but they can try to, you know, get you out of character and hoping they can get some blessings. Try to do a little bit of energy swap, energy vampires. Spirit said not only identify that person or people, but also remove toxic people from around you. So when you sitting there, chosen ones, don't engage. Don't go back and forth with your great energy. Don't take your pearls and throw them to the swines. Don't engage with people that is trying to take things or use you. The Most High have great things for you. That's why it's time to go. But when toxic energies, they try to play, and I said toxic, look right now, toxic. Identify and remove toxic people around you. So when toxic people are around you and looking at you and studying you and trying to, you know, get all up in your energy to switch it, Spirit said, get from around them. Don't engage. Don't throw your pearl to the swine. So this is going to be our reading tonight for the chosen ones. You know you're ambitious, you're motivated, you're on the rise, you're doing what's right for you. And some people are not on the rise. Some people look at you with envy and jealousy in their heart, and they wish they was you. They wish they was you. But they're not. And Spirit wants you to know, while you didn't grow, you didn't elevate it. While you didn't grow and you elevated. Spirit said, that's, my dear, that's, where that card at? I don't know where my card. That it is time to go. Mwah. Peace and blessings to each and every one. Remember to inhale, exhale, release toxic energies. Drink your water. Inhale, exhale as much as you can, even if it's like 3 and 4 times per day, per session. Take care of yourself. Take care of your spirit. Take care of your mind. Also, if you don't like smudging, do some kind of spiritual work where you can keep your energy clean. Because somebody really want to take your place. They really want to energy swap. And Spirit said no. It's time for you to go. Mwah. And on that note, I'll check you on the next video. Peace and blessings.